All right, friends, how are you? Thank you for tuning in today. Today I have Kimberly, who is a massage therapist,
Hello.
very good at what she does. I was thinking last week, Kimberly, with this whole coronavirus, we had an earthquake. For those who are in Utah, following us from Utah, people are at home, they don't have jobs, some people, they're working from home. How is it that we can actually use the gifts that you have as a massage therapist and oils to help people who are at home that can't leave?
I think, massage is really great for lowering stress because it raises your endorphins and your serotonin naturally. It releases dopamine in your brain. And so they're your natural happy chemicals. And so if we can do that, you're going to feel better overall about how life is going, even in a stressful situation. So I think that's where massage therapy can come in very beneficial in a time like this. Even if it's on working on yourself or working on one of your family members that might be home with you or something like that, it's going to be very beneficial.
You mentioned working on yourself. So now, again, I go back to most of us are self-quarantining at certain times of the day, all day if we're not feeling well. How is someone who's not feeling well, how can they work on themselves?
So there's a few simple techniques that you can do. Obviously, I think one of the main things that happens as we get stressed out, most people just start clenching their jaw.
Yep.
And so everybody's
Right
getting some TMJ problems. And that can come all the way from the shoulders and up. So one of the things that you want to do is, so you don't want to do a grabbing thing like that because that pinches. But you want your hands kind of to be almost like a, like...
So like this,
yeah.
And like grab my shoulder.
Yeah, so you
here.
can go grab across, but yeah, again, you're not pinching. You want your fingers flat like that. But and then you can do that also on those muscles going up your neck. And then right into that occipital ridge right there, that's where your skull hits your neck. And you can, and at that you can just use 2 fingers instead of your whole hand. Just get some of that going, And the wonderful thing about massaging there too is that you actually have lymph nodes that are along the back of your skull. And if you can get those to drain a little bit, then a lot of times then it can just kind of release some pressure, and it actually will help boost your immune system because that lymph system is cleared out and cleaned out.
Oh.
So one of the things that after you do some neck work, then you can get up into your jaw, and you actually have one of the strongest muscles in your whole body is in your jaw.
Okay.
So you're going to go right under that cheekbone and just massage just a little bit. That's my cat. Cats, dogs, whatever. You know what? They love massage too. And it's very healthy in a stressed out time to spend some time with your pets. So
especially nowadays where people actually, you see your pets more than you would if you had to go to work, if you were at home.
But yeah, so just tiny little circles through there. And so those jaw muscles that hooks from, just your jawbone down to, or, your cheekbone down to your jawbone. But then you have other, is your temporalis muscle hooks down into here as well. And so if you come above, and you're just going to work around your temples, and you're just going to go clear around your ears.
Do I go clockwise or counterclockwise?
It doesn't really matter.
Okay,
just
I'm going like this.
if you're left-handed one way, if you're right-handed, I guess the other. I don't know. There's Maggie.
There's the cat here.
Yep.
All right, so
you're going to work around your temples, and I've just got my whole hand, so it's a whole scalp massage kind of, and just get your temples through there. You'll notice how good that feels, and you're actually going to want to go clear down back behind your ears, and then back to that top of your neck. And massage. Right, you have lymph nodes that come all the way around through there. So you're going to want to be moving all that stuff around through there, and then again get those lymph nodes so that everything keeps draining. A lot of people will experience when they get stressed out, your eyes start twitching and stuff like that. So even working along the tops of the eyebrows and stuff like that. So just some basic, just little circles and everything like that. And sometimes when you're twitching, so if you feel along your eyebrow, right about that peak, you'll feel almost like there's a hole, tiny little hole in your skull.
I can feel it.
If you rub that, I'm kind of flipping myself off there. That's great. So just rub that little area. You have nerves that go through there and the muscles around there. So that's a great place to rub if you're getting some eye twitches from stress.
Oh.
And then again, with your hands like in that same motion. So if you want to do arms, you're just kind of back and forth, but you don't want to grab again. You'll notice I'm keeping my hands, and you can get shoulders really well, arms that way. You can actually get your legs that way. Another place we hold a lot of stress actually is in the hips, and so it's hard to work on your hips by yourself, but one of the things you can do is get a pair of socks and roll them up into a ball, or if you have a lacrosse ball or a tennis ball or something like that. Just lay on the ground with your knees up and your feet flat. So that kind of flattens out your back, and you just kind of put that right under like that fleshy part of your butt.
Yeah.
And you can just kind of roll around a little bit on it, and it's actually gonna release those muscles a little bit and make you feel a lot better.
Oh, very cool.
So yeah, so that's some great massage tips that anyone can do on themselves, watching TV.
Oh yeah, good.
You know,
definitely.
just get some self-massage things in there to make yourself feel a little bit better that way.
I think that's cool. When I think of massage therapy, I think most of us think, well, we go see somebody's got to do it to us. Well, it sounds like we can kind of do what you told us about, just kind of our own thing.
Yeah.
And especially for practicing social distancing with families, friends, anybody. Now we can actually still utilize those gifts that you have. We can actually utilize those gifts onto ourselves to encourage less stress and everything too. People talk about oils and that sort of thing. Is that something that people could do?
Now, oils can be, especially if you get really good, high quality, pure oils, they can be very powerful. Even some of the ones that are less pure, like if you got some oils from Walmart or something, those aren't terrible.
Okay.
But keep in mind the higher quality, the less you want to use, because they get very potent. And a lot of times, if you aren't used to using oils, you're only going to maybe want to use 1 drop, maybe 2. You can use just like regular coconut oil if you have coconut. Even if it's in your kitchen size coconut, just get that and use that and put some on your skin, and then put the oils on top of it, so that you're or you can of course use oils in a diffuser. So obviously like there's different oils that you can use. Some are specifically used for like lavender, you would have as a more relaxing kind of thing if you're stressed out. There's if you're worried about like your immune system and stuff like that, which all of us are a little bit right now, there's different oils that are actually really good for bolstering your immune system. One of them is orange. Rosemary is actually antiviral. So those are something, and of course some different companies have different blends that are specifically for bolstering your immune system. And a lot of companies will have different blends that are specifically made to either help you ground, or to brighten your mood, or to de-stress, or something like that. So usually it's companies, like if you're looking at like I use doTERRA oils, or there's like Young Living oils, or there's stuff like at your local health food stores. Even Walmart and stuff's going to have some stuff, but a lot of the cheaper ones don't necessarily have blends. So you look at more like doTERRA and Young Living that have specific blends for those kind of things. So things like a balanced blend or something like that might really help you ground a little bit, and stuff, and make you feel better. Now, we're getting ready to go into a couple days of storminess, so you can't do this, but if you find yourself feeling a little stressed out, freaked out, one of the things we do is we just keep building and building and building. And now this is going to sound really crazy and everything, but a lot of times if you can go out and put your feet in some dirt and just kind of sit there and breathe a little bit, get some deep breaths, clear down into your diaphragm, put your feet in the dirt, get some sunshine if you can, you're actually going to feel a lot more grounded. The vitamin D is going to help bolster that immune system again. And you can social distance outside. I'm really confused at how many people think you have to stay in the house. Staying in the house is not good for you emotionally, physically. You can go outside and be plenty distance from people, but make sure that you get your feet in some dirt, get some earth on you, and feel a little bit more grounded, especially as things are a little bit wobbly around here right now. We just had another aftershock a few minutes ago. And it sounds really funny to be a tree hugger, but a lot of times even just holding something like a tree can help you feel really rooted and grounded. It's really funny that works, but just take some time with nature, holding on to nature, and breathe deeply. Think some happy, positive things. It's amazing what your mind can make you do.
I like it. Well, thank you. So again, we can do those things we talked about to yourself. We have oils. Go out and hug trees. Put your feet in dirt. Good advice. And so, well, thank you for your time, Kimberly.
You're welcome.
Now we're social distancing, so we can't hug, we can't shake hands. We're going to do the elbow. That's how we do it. And so you guys keep safe out there. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you, friends, for coming in.